Hey everyone, it's TarotLynn. Welcome to the channel. Today I have another collective reading for you. So this collective reading is going to be for those of you who are feeling a little lost and confused in life, who need some direction and clarity. This reading is meant to give you insight into what your current life purpose is, what your mission is, and what you're meant to do. So if that's something that you've been searching for answers with, definitely stay tuned. If not, I'm going to link my entire collective reading playlist in the cards above so that you can find a reading that does resonate with you. I want to say if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. I would love to have you part of this family. I post new videos every single week. I do more collective readings like this. I also do past life readings and pick-up pile readings along with other educational videos to help you develop your intuition wherever you're at on your spiritual journeys. If you want to purchase your own reading, you can check out my Etsy shop or you can message me on social media to get a custom reading. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All my links are going to be in the description box down below. And if this reading resonates for you and you want to leave a donation, I greatly appreciate that. Any way you could support the channel, whether by donating, subscribing to the channel, giving it a big thumbs up, and sharing with others, really helps me out so I'm able to make more content like this for you. And so I'm going to start shuffling your cards. I have the Raven's Prophecy Tarot with me today, and we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit says for you. Okay, so I rearranged your cards after I shuffled them so that you could see them a bit better. So you have the Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Knight of Coins, Eight of Coins, Six of Wands reversed, Page of Cups reversed, the Empress, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Wands reversed. And then the back of the deck energy is the Sun card. So this is a very interesting energy. I think it's going to be one that a lot of you are not necessarily expecting because there's a little bit of a conflict between the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands reversed here. To me, it feels like what you're working towards or what you aspire out of your life is not necessarily what you're meant to do right now. And I'm not saying that you can't ever get to this point of the Nine of Cups. It feels like this is your first stepping stone. And it's almost like you want to be at the finish line without ever doing the first step. And right now, your mission, your purpose is to complete what's in front of you. And so it's almost like there's a disconnect of not accepting that as a time of your place right now. And that's why you're feeling lost and confused, because you're feeling this bigger destiny that you're called to be a part of in the way that you're going to live your life. But because that's not currently an option, you don't know what to pick because you think everything's working against you. It's not working against you. If you actually look at your cards, you have the Knight of Coins and you have the Eight of Coins. Both of these represent shovels. And so there's an ability to cultivate and dig your way to this future with the Six of Wands where it's upright. And so let me go back and make a little bit more sense so you understand what I'm saying. So starting with the Nine of Cups, this is a card that represents wish fulfillment, inner fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So I'm not saying that you're never going to be fulfilled by what you're doing right now. It's just not this overall end goal that you're chasing. This is the first step towards that. So with this Nine of Cups, it means that right now you are lacking emotional fulfillment in your life, but you have the ability to manifest it. And so that means that right now a big reason of why you're not feeling confident or secure in the choices that you're making is because they're coming from a place that isn't necessarily what you want. It's coming from this place of just accepting stuff, of just taking things on, doing it, and kind of going through the motions. And so that's where you have the Three of Wands following that. That right now, when it comes to your purpose in life, you'll have to go much bigger into your own sense of self and your own identity to figure out what is going to bring you this fulfillment, not what makes you happy in the moment, not something that makes you feel good or proud about yourself temporarily. This is about you actually finding what you would like your legacy to build. Like, what is this overarching end goal for yourself that you are building? Because this is the first step towards that. And so what you need to do right now is to figure out what you want out of your life. Not in the sense of like what society tells you what to do or what your family or friends are telling you to do. For yourself individually. Figure out if there was no challenges in life, if you didn't have to worry about shelter, money, resources, anything. If there was no worries in life and you could just be living your dream life, what would it be? And in that dream life, what would you do for others? Who would you help? Who would you support? How would you do that? What would it look like? What part of your life, living in that fantasy world with no responsibilities, would provide you emotional fulfillment? So even though it's something you don't need to do, because everyone in this fantasy is being taken care of, what is something that you would like to do that would make you feel good, that would allow you to enjoy your life beyond just having a happy life? Because whatever that is, whatever you vision in that fantasy, that is what this overall plan of your lifetime is. That's what your legacy is going to be. It's chasing that emotional fulfillment, because this life is for you. It's not for others. And so that's with this Three of Wands. You need to have this level of introspection to discover this part about yourself. And so let's say that you're trying to envision this fantasy and you don't know these answers yet. That's okay. Try and do inner work on yourself, whether that's through shadow work, whether that's through meditation, talking to a therapist, talking to your friends, reading self-help books. Just find some way to dive deeper into who you are and what actually makes you happy and is something that you want to do because it genuinely lights you up, because it genuinely fulfills you. And so that's only something that you can decide for yourself. You can learn about it by talking with others, but others can't tell you what it is. And I think that's a big challenge of why you're feeling lost right now, is you're looking for others to just point you in the right direction and give you all the answers. It's like you want this end goal, but you don't want to do the work. And you don't want to do these stepping stones to get there either. And so it's almost like you're looking for shortcuts in life right now. And that's not going to lead you where you want to be. If you're looking for shortcuts, if you're just trying to get to this end result of fulfillment, but not go on the journey to get there, it's not going to be possible. Imagine where you are right now. And let's say you want to take a vacation on the other side of the world. Someplace that's extremely far away from you. And you want to go there on vacation because you want to have that life. You want to post things on social media and have fun and have everyone look at you because you got this end result. You're on vacation. But you don't want to take a plane, take a boat, travel in any way that gets you to that place. You just want to appear in that place. So you are on the other side of the world and you want to get to another place, but yet you don't want to take that journey to get there. You can want that all you want. You can feel like that's your destiny to go there. You can feel like you're meant to do that. But if you're not taking the action to do that, if you're not experiencing the journey of it, that is never going to happen. And so for those of you who are looking for shortcuts on how to find answers and to fulfill your destiny, find fulfillment, but not do any of the work and have everyone provide the answers towards you, you're never going to get there. Because something to keep note of, these are shovels in the Knight of Coins and the Eight of Coins. Communication, going for your goals, moving forward, hard work. Both of these requires action of picking up the shovel and getting there. These are cards that are indicating what you need to do in this journey to find your purpose. So when it comes to this Three of Wands, after you discover what will bring you fulfillment, you need to start surrounding yourself by people who will help you get there. Surround yourself by people who support you, who uplift you. If you don't have a close group of friends, that's okay. You don't need a lot of people to support you, but you do need someone. And so it's not about the quantity of the people in your life, it's about the quality. I think right now, a big problem you are having when you're facing this confusion and you're lost and you don't know what to do, it's that you're surrounding yourself by the wrong people. And for some of you, this is the partners that you're with, this is your relationships, but you're not surrounded by people who actually want the best for you. You're not surrounded by people that you can open up to, that you can talk about what you actually want. Some of you, when you're dealing with your partner, you both want different things out of life to bring you fulfillment, and you can't find a compromise on that. And so instead of talking about that, doing the hard work to try and find a compromise, you're sweeping it under the rug, you're pushing it aside, and you're burying it and never discussing it. You need to take out these shovels and dig it up and figure out what is actually going to happen. What's feasible for you? Is there a compromise where you both are able to find emotional fulfillment in life because you were getting that fulfillment outside of the relationship? So whatever the relationship can provide, you both have your separate identities that are allowed to thrive and make you feel completed and whole? Or is it too much of an issue where you actually have outgrown one another and now it's time to dig out the weeds and get rid of it and move on from this relationship? Because either scenario is not easy. It's not a fun discussion, but you need to do this hard work right now in order to reach this end goal of what you want. You can either build the life you want, put yourself first, and find answers, find clarity, find yourself, or you can hide who you are deep down and ignore it. But that's not going to be sustainable for you. That's never going to provide clarity that you're seeking. Because in order to discover your own answers, you need to address things. You need to communicate. You need to work them out. Like the Knight of Coins suggests, you need to do the hard work. And so when you have these people in your life who are not supporting you, who are not helping you, you need to cut them out. You need to move on from them. Because emotionally, you can care about them. You're human. It's hard to let go of those emotional connections. But if that emotional connection is not providing anything to your life, it's not providing any value to your life, there's no point in having them. Because at that point, this relationship isn't healthy for you. It's not good for you. Because it's only taking and not providing anything else. And so if the people in your life aren't supporting you, all they're doing is weighing you down. And if they're weighing you down, you're never going to get where you want to be. And you have to decide what's more important to you. Your life, finding who you are, and having this emotional fulfillment, or appeasing them when they don't appease you. And so again, no one can decide this for you. No one can make this decision for you. I can't tell you what to do. These cards can't force you what to do. You have to decide if you take the action or not. But if you want to improve your life, evaluate who's in it, evaluate what they add to your life, and if they add nothing, then you need to weed them out. And so with the Six of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, I don't feel like right now you're in a time of your life where you're meant to have other people acknowledge what you're doing. If you're looking for fame right now, you're not a part of your journey where you're going to become famous or have a lot of attention and eyes on you. And there's nothing wrong for that. Right now, you're in the beginning stage, and this is actually the most perfect time for you because it allows you to make mistakes and to learn from it without all attention being on you. People can't see your failures or your mistakes, your mishaps that you need to learn and adapt from because they're not watching from you. It's reminding me of the Taylor Swift lyric, "Nobody sees when you're losing when you're playing solitaire." That's what's going on for you right now in this phase of your life when it comes to building this legacy. This is the time to go for things, attempt them, and fail, because it allows you to grow and learn. The Empress energy here, this is an energy of birth. This is an energy of fertility. And so not in the sense of a literal pregnancy, but in the sense of who you are, finding your answers, discovering these answers about yourself, and then taking action to set yourself up on a path that allows you to find this fulfillment. So for some of you, this is going to be starting a business, and this is you learning the ins and out of it, being passionate for it with the Page of Wands energy here, but not knowing everything with the Seven of Wands reversed. This is not being able to entirely defend yourself. And so some of you, you're meant to start a business right now and have some failures, but learn from them and pick yourself back up. That's where you have this conflicting energy between who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, and where you're at right now. This is the developmental stage. So, like I said, some of you, this is a career. Some of you, this is a relationship. And there's things that you need to learn from one another, you need to grow from, you need to mature from in order for this relationship to be successful. So, maybe now is not the time that you're going to be married or move in together or start a family together. But now is a good time to learn about one another and to figure how to communicate through the conflict so that you can take these cards that are reversed and flip them upright. Because the Page of Cups reversed is representing a much more realistic approach to things. This is the grounded time of this legacy. You're literally doing the groundwork, laying the foundation right now. out. You are taking action while learning from it, and as things fall down, learning how to build them stronger. And I know that I was talking about like careers and relationships, but that same energy can be applied to any aspect of your life. You're setting this foundation for long-term emotional fulfillment, for you to be able to help others connect with them and find happiness by doing that. Right now, you're surrounded by people in your life who are not supporting you, who are not helping you. Therefore, it's making you feel confused about what is right for you, what's not right for you. And instead of listening to everyone around you, you need to listen to yourself. Right now, you're confused and lost because you're surrounded by people who do not support you, who do not have your back. And so they're not guiding you in a way that is actually useful. They're not giving you a helping hand when you need it. And so it's making you not sure who to depend on, who to trust. You don't trust yourself right now because you're so confused by everyone else around you. And so you gotta cut those people out. You need to protect yourself, move them away from you so that you can listen to yourself and you can find the answers within yourself without the noise coming from other people. You need time to connect with that Three of Wands energy and figure out what is right for you. What boundaries do you need to set? What is going to protect this legacy? And then you need to start to implement it. You need to start to practice it. You need to start to build it for yourself. And if that means failing and picking yourself back up, that's okay, because you need that hands-on experience. Right now, you're so dependent on others and their guidance and their wisdom that you are trying to have them tell you how to live your life. You're so caught up in trying to live the perfect life that you want everyone to give you the blueprint and you just follow through with it. That's not what's going to lead to your happiness. Right now, you need to find your own answers, do the work, take the action, build your foundation, and have that hands-on experience through your own life, your own journey of failing and learning and adapting from it to pick yourself back up. Because the Seven of Wands is reversed, indicating that there are going to be issues. There are going to be failures and things you need to defend yourself from, but you're capable of doing it. You just need to practice enough times that these cards become upright. So it's really important. Evaluate your life. Cut them out. Find these answers for yourself. Do whatever work you need to do to understand yourself better, connect with yourself, and then take it one step at a time to build this foundation. Focus on one thing that you want to take action of that's going to help you. And continue to go for it and do it over and over and over again until you have a foundation that is sustainable for you, that you have created into life, because you have the passion for it. Everything that's making you feel incompetent is not coming from a place of actually being incompetent. It's coming from a place of not allowing yourself to learn from things and just running away and being too scared to try. If you want to find answers, you need to not be afraid to do the hard work, to have the difficult conversations. You have to be willing to take the action. And so I encourage you moving forward after you begin this work to take it one step at a time as you take action on something that is intimidating, that does scare you, until you teach yourself how to build that foundation so that you set yourself up for success. Because I do sense that you have an ability to create this big legacy for yourself and to have attention on you. Some of you reach a level of fame with these Six of Wands, but right now you're in the beginning phases of it. This is like your prequel. This is where you have that idea. You start to work on it. You cultivate it. This is the beginning of your book. It's not the end. And so do not be discouraged that you're not at the end yet, because you get too in your head and you try and perfect things too much. It's okay for things to be messy, because right now you're a work in progress. Eventually, you're going to reach completion. And so right now is the time for you to fail, because you can adapt from it without anyone ever knowing it. And so this allows you that time to teach yourself without hearing the noise and opinions of others. Because you'll see later on in life, if you do have a failure and all eyes are on you, everyone sees it, everyone chimes in, everyone has an opinion. And right now it's so difficult for you to block that noise out. So it's almost like you need to go into hermit mode, just stay in your own lane, allow yourself to fail in silence and by yourself so that no one else can influence you. This way you teach yourself what to do, how to pick yourself up and survive. And so there's so much potential in you And I know you're feeling lost and confused, but you just need to start making the choices. You need to start taking action and stop second guessing them. Stop getting in your head. If you do something and it doesn't work out how you wanted it to and you're confused on why, stop trying to figure out why and just try and figure out what happened and try it again. Sometimes we're lost and we're confused and we get so stuck in the process of trying to understand it when sometimes all we need is this action. I think that's your biggest problem right now. You're waiting for others to give you guidance, to tell you what to do, for others to fix it. Start being more independent. Rely on yourself and fix it for yourself. Even if you don't have the perfect answer, any action will eventually get you to where you need to be. Because if that action doesn't work, then you try something else. And you keep trying until you get out of it. So I really hope this reading helped shifted your perspective a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. I would love to help you out as much as possible. If this reading resonated and you want to leave a donation, I greatly appreciate any of your support. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you a part of this family. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post my next video. I post new videos every single week, and I'm going to have more videos linked in the cards above for you to watch next. I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.